It's funny, a couple years ago, I would have told you My Hero Academia is a great starting anime. As a simple main character, simple world building, simple side characters, and above all, a great animation. To a newcomer for anime, it's great to understand the story and the world building around it. However, with season 7 right around the corner, along with the 4th movie, we're gonna see a lot more hate that comes along with the anime, and I'm here to talk about it. Now, I could talk about the fandom pretty much all day. There's definitely a lot of messed up fans out there, especially in this community. But however, I'm gonna be talking about that not today. I'm more gonna be talking about the problems with the show and not really the fans. Izuku Midoriya is a pretty simple main character. From episode 1, we already know what he wants to do, but we also know that he can't simply do it because he doesn't have a quirk. It's a pretty cut and dry story, honestly. We get the goal that the character wants to obtain in like the first episode. The goal is to be the greatest hero. Having a clear goal is a great way for people to actually resonate with the character and actually cheer them on throughout the show. However, if we go to Twitter, we could see a lot of people hate the main character, especially in this show. He cries too much. Why do I want to watch some crybaby? Are they right? Yeah, alright, sure. But it's called character development, alright guys? Just suck him some crying. Now, let's bring in the side characters. First, we have Katsuki Bakugo, Shoto Todoroki, and love interest Ochaku Uraraka. Wait, you want all of them? Oh, well, shit. Alright, sorry if I butchered names. We have Yuga Ayama, Mina Ashiro, Suyu Asui, Tenya Ida, Ochaku Uraraka, Mishado Ojiro, Denki Kaminari, Ujiro Kirishima, Koji Toda, Rikido Sato, Mezu Shoji, Kyoto Jiro, Hanata Sero, Fujijiro Tokoyami, Shoto Todoroki, Turo Hagakure, Katsuki Bakugo, Minoru Mineta, Momo Yairozu. And that's just one class, alright. You're afraid you won't remember their names? Don't worry, you'll get used to it, alright? This is your first anime, don't worry about it. You won't know everyone's name, that's okay. Huh? There's too many. Again, don't worry, you like Bakugo? Oh, good. Oh, you gotta like Todoroki, right? Good, because that's all you're gonna get! One problem, there's too many fucking characters. Now, it's okay for a show to have a cast of characters. It's actually not horrible. In fact, it gives the main character a lot more development ways which they could communicate with everyone and learn, but the communication is impossible in this show. Side characters are either there to be a love interest, comic relief, a punching bag, or worse, a stepping stone for the main characters to climb up and get higher. Talking about the female cast and their role in the show is a whole different video that I'm going to try to stay away from, and I really want to talk about how the show doesn't give a single one of these guys' backstory besides the one they want us to give a shit about. And I'm trying my best to stay away from heavy spoilers or anything later in the anime and manga, which I am caught up with, by the way. I want to say that real quick. But if you want me to cry over a character who has died, don't make their whole character trait about one thing, alright? I need to know you to cry about you. Most of the side characters are just faces that we could point at saying, wait, Bakugo's classmate did something, right before Bakugo comes in and squad wipes like 50 no. And the thing is, it's an easy fix. Black Clover does an amazing job with making me care about each of the Black Bulls no matter how annoying they are. It's possible, but the way the manga's going, we're never gonna get it. Okay, I have to talk about the female cast. This show is almost a joke at this point with the female cast. I'm a guy and I'm even noticing that half of these girls are basically useless. Uraraka is very interesting. In the beginning, they do a good job in making me actually want to care for her. She's nice to Midoriya, she's poor, she's freaking cute. In season 2, she proves that she's a fighter just like the rest of the students, and even had Bakugo show some respect to her. A good character. Oh no, we lost him. Nowadays, all she talks about is Deku. Everything has to be either for him or because she thinks about him and what he would do. Now, it's fine to have a hero, someone that you could look up to. But when it's the same character who is supposed to be your love interest, it kind of feels weird. Same thing for Yairozu. I mean, look at this character design. Now, there's a lot of videos about her, which I bet you could look up anytime yourself, and there's a lot of counter arguments that just make me feel weird, but even though she's supposed to be the smart one who could outsmart the others, it feels like it's just bad writing every time she wins. Every time she does something, you're, oh my god, it's not gonna work, but then it works. And I don't know about you, but that's just bad writing. Alright, I won't talk about this one way too long, but all the girls are just like this. It's fine to have that girl talk moment because, hey, it happens in real life. Hell, guys do it too. But when the girls are only there to be eye candy, I don't know. Maybe it's because I like women that can actually do something, but, I mean, God. Seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4 have really good animation. The character acting was clean, the fights were just stunning, and just about everything looked really nice, and for the most of it, it was all memorable. Sadly, I can't say that for the other seasons. I just had to look up My Hero Season 5 just because I forgot what happened. Season 6 did a better job, but it still had its issues. I'm going to be going to college for animation, so I'm kind of excited to talk about this part of the video, and I'm going to butcher a lot of these names, but whatever. At first, when I was watching season 5 and 6, I was like, oh, maybe the good animators just left or something. They have a big project to work on. But no. Seasoned veteran and hero of the industry, Yutaka Nakamura worked on every single season of the show, and I'm pretty sure every movie. And arguably, they're the best parts of every season. But even with the great, I still forgot all of season 5. Kenji Nagasaki is the director of the anime and all the movies, so why is there such a big jump? And if you're wondering, I don't have an answer for you. If it's the same director, almost the same animation cast, I really don't understand what the fuck's going on. Your source material is there. You're working with some really good art right here, alright? All you have to do is tell your animators to pick it up, get out there, slap them on the ass, and tell them get to work. I will be talking about Mr. Blue Sky. I cannot make a video without saying this. I'm not the one to jump on this hate train, but I'm gonna have to for this one. How do we go from looking at this to this? They totally flopped. There's so many of these. This is not just a one-time thing. The recent seasons also have this problem, but people aren't talking about it. Oh, we just want to tone it down a little bit for the darker tone. Even when it was dark, alright, we could still say this looked like shit. Everything just looks so... ugh. Older seasons did Night better than this. The Midoriya and Sniper Girl fight, yeah, I forgot her name, was good. But there's still so many issues. Of course, there are other name animators that I know that work on this, but I think it's less of an animation error and more of a compositing or directing error. The director can decide what the tone is, and the animators just have to work with it. And it feels like at times the compositors are just sliding along down the chain and not doing their job when they really should. The compositing isn't even bad. I mean, we've seen way worse. But seeing that the tone is dark in My Hero, I was hoping for something, well, you know, dark, not... Like I said before, I'm trying to stay away from heavy spoilers, but it's pretty hard to do in this case. I mean, that's why we're at the end of the video, am I right? From season to season, we jump from fighting arcs, and at times what seems to be filler. But as a manga reader, I have no clue what Hirohoshi's plan is going ahead. The main purpose of the show is for Midoriya to be the greatest hero. I mean, it's understandable, just like I want to be Hokage, or the Wizard King. It's a pretty basic anime, like, plot line. But even when he says it a lot, I just feel like the fights are almost useless at these points. This is going to be a little season manga spoiler later, but I mean, they gave Midoriya the Yuji Itadori treatment, basically forgetting who the MC was. Todoroki's family basically carried season 5 and 6. I mean, I kind of forgot everything else but that. And there's nothing wrong with giving some side characters some love. Trust me, there isn't, alright? But when that love is given more to the side characters than our main character, then yeah, I'm gonna have a problem. I have no clue where this story is going. It seems like Horikoshi just wanted to add a war arc and slap this in the middle of nowhere. And I understand, like, war arcs are fun, you know? It's fun, I understand. But when the plot wasn't going towards war arc, I mean, I don't understand it. This is going to be a side tangent here, but the movies focus on Bakugo and Todoroki way too much. The show also has this problem with them, and especially the manga. But we have 16 other students here, let's see them do something! We're about to see that in the second movie, I believe. But then we all know how that turns out. Oh my god, Mina, Ashiro, and Tokoyami are actually duking it out! Oh my god, I can't believe this! Oh, I can't wait for everyone else to fight. Okay, Mineta and Sarah are working together. Pretty interesting combo. Oh my god, Uraka is actually doing something! Oh my god! The side character is actually doing something. This is amazing! I can't wait to see what our main character does. What the fuck did I just watch? And I'm supposed to believe this is canon? I don't know. That's just... I like My Hero. Okay, I do. I won't even lie. I like it. I complain about it cause I like it. If I didn't like it, I would just toss it to the side and call it mid like everyone else on Twitter does. But I don't want to. They have a good team of animators, a great studio working up behind them. So wake the fuck up! Unscripted part, but I have to say that with the next season coming out and the new movie coming out, I feel like something's gonna be off. Usually movies take up a lot of budget and a lot of good animators. And with that coming out this summer along with the season 7, that means one of them isn't gonna look good. And I'm afraid that's gonna be the season. Movies have to make money, and I don't think that the season's gonna take up a lot. It sucks because all of these movies are supposed to be canon, and I think this one isn't supposed to. I could be wrong, however. And I could be wrong about all of this. Maybe the TV show looks amazing, but from what I'm looking at, I don't know. But that's just my thoughts on it. I mean, I'm definitely gonna be watching season 7 and the movie, and I'll definitely talk about it when it comes out. This video was a bitch to make. You know how hard it is to find all these clips and actually put it in this video editing format? Please leave a like and even your thoughts in the comments. I like to actually see what other people think as well. You know, Twitter's filled with all these crazy people, and I'm sure YouTube's filled with them too, but I'd like to see what you guys think about it as well.